Hi guys, so I'm about to swap pickups in this beautiful 2016 R8 in the stunning iced tea finish. Actually, before I go any further, let's take a moment to appreciate it. Okay, pretty sexy. So right now it has a set of stock Custombuckers, which a lot of people think are the best PAF style pickups Gibson makes these days. And they're probably right. They sound pretty cool. So you might ask why on earth you want to swap them for something else. Well, the truth is, with Custombuckers, Gibson normally they don't wind them the same way every time. So you'll find hotter Custombuckers, you'll find lower wind Custombuckers, and they all tend to sound different, and they also tend to sound different in different guitars. And these particular ones, they're overwound. So they have a very thick sound, a lot of mid-range in it, not too much highs, and the low end is a little bit muddy. And a sound like that is actually pretty cool for solos, like if you want, like higher gain leads, these sort of pickups sound pretty cool in that context. But what I'm actually after is a thinner sound, is a wider sound with, maybe a little bit of a scoop mid-range and some highs and some lows. To me, I think that the original PAFs, although people say that they all sounded different, but the sound I associate with those vintage pickups is actually pretty thin with a lot of high end, which is probably different to what most people think about PAFs. And that thick sound comes from your amp. You basically put a lot of gain in your amp. You maybe just turn your tone knob just to shave off some of those high frequencies. But if you listen to vintage Les Pauls, you'll notice there's a lot of air in the sound, and to me that air comes from the high frequencies. If they aren't there, I don't think you're going to get a vintage Les Paul tone from it. So these pickups sound really cool. They sound great in leads, but I want to see what this guitar sounds like with a different set. So the different set is, drum roll, the Lollar Imperial set. It's in reverse zebra. So I'm also curious what the PAF style humbucker sounds like without a nickel cover on it. So yeah, we're gonna hear that in a moment. So before I go any further, here's what this guitar sounds like with stock pickups played through Marshall 30th anniversary JTM 1. Here goes. Okay, so as you can hear, it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna put the Lollars in it and let's hear what it sounds like after the pickup swap. Okay, the guitar is ready to rock and roll. It still looks pretty damn sexy, which is the important thing. Okay, let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, first impressions. So the first thing I hear is that currently the guitar has a much more pronounced attack, and a lot of people say this is like the benchmark feature of a vintage PAF. It really has this very specific kind of attack, and I can clearly hear that with these pickups. The guitar also became more aggressive. It's much more cutting now. I'm guessing that's partly because there are no covers on these pickups, and the covers tamp the sound a little bit. And it does what it says on the cover. On the cover, Lollar says it has the extended frequency range, and I can clearly hear that. But what strikes me most is the mid range. It's really kind of sweet and singing, especially on the neck pickup. It still sounds like the same guitar, it's just like a different flavor of the same sound. Anyway, let me know if you notice any difference at all, which pickups you like better, and what do you think of the looks. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, see you next time.